Hey everybody, it's Frank. Welcome back to American Eagle Rises. Wednesday. Are you getting your hump day on? You know, we're losers, we're ugly, we're fat, we're not quite bald yet. Whatever, all the feminists, whatever the hell. Shit. We don't care, right, Yoda? Chief Financial Consultant Yoda is in the house. Yeah, guys. You know, the sum up today on Wall Street. Yeah, maybe not exactly that, but the end result pretty much is that. What do you think, Yoda? It looked pretty boring today in the market here. We'll get into some of the details and the stats, but what is your overall consensus? That is the way of things. Yeah, I pretty much agree with that too. So, we'll give you the nitty gritty here real quick. This is not going to be the super duper longest video, guys, today. I got some other things to do. But, kind of, you guys tell me here. So, you know, for some strange reason, the 10-year Treasury went down just 1 basis point. So, it's... I'm looking at the wrong damn number. Yeah, there we go. 3.95. So it's still not severely under 4. We'll see how long that is. It could weaken a little bit more. Weaken meaning the yield goes down, which means money's kind of looking for... I don't know. Normally when the 10 years that means risk assets should be on. The dollar did go down, but it barely went down. It's essentially unchanged. Just under 99. But yeah, overall, SPY only down 0.5%. It's, you know, not much. Crypto kind of was down, not much today. The range volatility wasn't that much. It is down, though, nominally, down about 1%. Just over 107K. The thing with Bitcoin, it just seems to trade 24/7, right? So it's kind of hard to say when the close, when the open is. But it's still trending just under the 200-day moving average. It's pretty much sticking close to it. So we'll keep an eye on crypto. There could be a little bit of selling, buying going on, a little bit of buying of the dip, but gold had a little slight down, but it ended actually just positive, just barely for the day. So it was going to end down, but it ended up pretty much flat. Kind of the same thing for silver, but a little bit better for silver. It added a few cents, but it was actually down. So blah, blah. Yoda, what the hell? I can't talk right now. So what are you thinking, Yoda? Gold and silver, now they're not really going up. They're not really going down. I think there's still more patience. What do you think? What? He was just telling us patience yesterday. Now he's saying not if he has anything to do with it. You going to take advice from this guy? I don't know. I will say, I guess I took Yoda's advice. Yeah, I know. I preempted Yoda's advice. No, not really, but I will fill you in here. So every year, it's not that really big of a purchase. I did buy silver today. I know, shocking. Physical silver, not a papers. So I tend to go to SD Bullion. They're actually I think right around the Michigan-Ohio border. But I've been getting pretty good quotes from them. If I buy over $200 worth of stuff, I can get free shipping. Now it's not the fastest shipping. Pretty much once your funds clear, and I do an e-check, so it's within a couple of days. It's about I say about a week's time frame. So if you're not, I'm not in the greatest hurry to get my silver right away. I always try to get the best shipping, try to get the best overall price. There's a couple other websites that I have on the fringe. I'm trying to remember. It's the I can never remember the damn. That's a really big site. I mean, it's much bigger than this SD Bullion site, but and they have a lot more range of products. But if there's a couple of things that you want to buy, so every year since what the 2020 come on, Frank, we can't get this shit going. The Perth Mint, they do the Chinese zodiac, so every year. So they just came out with, I believe it's the horse this year. So I normally buy like one roll a silver, which is, well, for that mint, it's 20. And then I think there's like a 5 ounce. They also have like a 1 ounce proof. So I bought most of those. There's a couple other odds and ends. I try to get like one of each one of the mints. They come, each good, like we have the Silver Eagle, right? Canada has silver maple leaves. Austria has the Philharmonic. The Perth Mint's got a couple. They got the kangaroo, the kookaburra, and the koala. Those are the biggest ones. Kangaroo is probably the biggest one for bullion. The kookaburra, and the koala, they kind of are too, but they're not near as they're really nice bullion coins. I don't have one floating around here. I do have one of these mice. So the Perth Mint do make these. Let's kind of get on camera so you guys can kind of see it. So just to kind of show you. So the Perth Mint, these aren't even, these are a bullion coin. It looks like a reverse proof. This is what normal, like a reverse proof. This is a 2020. This is a 1 ounce. Look at these little guys. Look at these little harvest mice. They're eating your crops, guys. Come on. Why is it? There we go. Look at that coin. I mean, the finish is really nice. So, and it actually comes in a capsule, so you don't even have to buy the things. So it's really, like I said, they have some pretty, they're probably, I don't know. It's hard to say, but I would say that mint, when they make these coins, especially this series of coin, is damn good. I mean, it's not much above spot for the bang for the buck and for the quality. It's probably up there. They're one of they pretty much bring out pretty much higher technologies. U.S. Mint is a little lags behind a little bit. The U.S. Mint is experimenting though, so they're using the other mints as like a guinea pig. So we did buy silver. So sue me. I didn't make the recommendation. I only did it because I know I typically buy it around either this time of the year or around November. Since silver did kind of pull back, and I didn't spend too much over premium, guys. Because those aren't Silver Eagles. Those, good luck buying some Eagles. So we didn't buy any gold though. I was like, I can't. I normally used to buy like one gold of that same series. With gold over $4,000, it's like, oh my God. I think last year, the snake, I didn't buy a gold one either. So anyway, guys, yeah, my miners, they were actually down significantly. They actually broke, so wheat and precious metals did go up over 1%. The other one, let's see, Newmont up, not quite 1%. The other ones, maybe 0.25%, but they paired all those losses. So we're hoping this is kind of stopping the bleeding port. To be expected. Yesterday was ridiculous. I'm surprised there wasn't any more dip buying. But I think the price is probably going to stay here for the next few days. It might go a little up, a little down. We might have a little gyrations, or we'll kind of see. When you have this big down, the paper positions, and silver and gold, they kind of pause. So this is kind of like the dust is settling type of moment. So if you're thinking, maybe think some more. What do you think, Yoda? Is it time to buy maybe just, just a little bit if you're thinking about buying some physical? No! He said no. He's contradicting himself mid-video. What the hell? Yoda! Disappointed in you, man. Yeah, I put this on, guys. I was halfway doing it. I'm like, you know what? Let me get the damn video out. I'm going to get busy. I'm nearing the end of my 48-hour fast, and I'm dying. I'm dying. I am so hungry. But we're going to go outside, move the car, I kind of want to do just a little bit of project. Like, I'm not going to be able to do all of it, but if I can cut back with that oscillation tool, and I did use it yesterday. I don't know if I told you guys. I kind of dig it. I don't know why I didn't buy one sooner. If you have I call them a Dremel. Actually, I do have a Dremel. I bought it from Craftsman. It's actually a Dremel brand. I think Craftsman made a tool, like a case with it, and you put all your tools on it, but all the little tool attachments, you got like this drawer, and you put them on there, but when it shakes them. I don't know. The Harbor Freight tool one is actually pretty good. Let's make sure I didn't put myself on mute. Thanks, Mr. Homefront, for the one damn video. That was horrible. But anyway, this oscillation tool is like a bigger version of a Dremel, and it's great. It's actually good for taking this drywall off. It just melts. It goes right through drywall like butter. Like butter. And it was helping me smooth out that area. I did squirt that, whatever, that foam shit. And what's funny is my gap filler, foam filler, it really didn't say expanding, but when I filled the crack, and I'm like, oh, it looks like it's not really doing it. So then I put another bead in, right? It really came out. So it definitely expands. So next time, my original bead that I put in there, it probably would have been perfect. So, but, anyway, we bought a big can of it. We bought a bunch of it. Well, it's a big can. I don't really use it a lot. That was one thing that I want to do. It's getting kind of cold, but I'm trying to remember what temperature that shit is good for. It's raining. It just got done raining. It might be dry tomorrow. But the plan is to get all the crap I got outside, bring it on in. I got my outdoor furniture. It should take no more than 2 hours to get all that crap. But when I bring in the hose reels, I noticed there was like a little, I got some pipes and some holes, and I'm thinking, well, just fill that in with that shit. I also have this, I don't know if you guys have a HVAC. It looks like plumber's putty, but it's not. It's for HVACs, and it's not butyl tape or anything like that, but it looks just like plumber's. And you take it and you kind of just you stick it, and then it doesn't necessarily get super hard. So it's kind of like plumber's putty. I don't know. I looked at it. It looks just like plumber's putty. So I don't know what the difference is, but it's one of those things. But once you open it, all right, it kind of gets, so you kind of need to put it back in the bag or it dries its shit out. But I haven't used it yet, but I have seen it. So I bought both of those products. So my idea was to fill it in with that foam shit, and then maybe use the putty if I need to, right? So, but I don't know. Maybe I waited too long. It's kind of getting cold. I gotta read that stupid label again. Yeah, I know, Mr. Homefront. I don't use this stuff that often because I really don't need to, with new construction and stuff. But anyway, we're gonna find some areas where we can seal up some areas, and I'll probably go downstairs in the basement, like right at the grade line, and you guys don't give a shit about that. Before I leave, well, hang on, Yoda, you got anything else? It looks like it's just wait. We're waiting, Mr. Yoda. It looks like never. I didn't ask. What the hell? So I was going to say, guys, the best recommendation when we don't know what to do is to reduce our spending as much as we can. Obviously, inflation's crapping up, but this feels like a setup. This feels like a setup. So I've always believed in, hey, uncertain times, you're going to need dollars, whether you like it or not. The dollar's going nowhere anytime soon. Yeah, it's losing value. Every other currency is losing value faster, relative terms. So keep your dollars. If we don't know where to put it to get good returns, I don't know. I say keep the money. Pay off your debt if you can. If you can't pay it off, make sure you have money on the side so that if you lose your income for a period of time that you have it. I know. It's really sucky right now. So what do you think, Yoda? Jedi does not crave such things, meaning ill-gotten gains. With that, the last thing I will say, I'm not going to have a reaction video. If you guys didn't see my other video, I can't remember the guy. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just disheveled. I am a wreck. Who was that guy's name? I gotta put these on subscriptions. He came out. He's homeless. I thought his name was James, but I'm probably wrong. And why is it when I have this? Every time when I'm on camera, guys, apologize. Oh my God. Okay, so his name was Sean James. He did have a second video. I'm on the fence to really, I don't want to do a reaction video because I don't want to say halfway through it, but he had another like accident, and this was like actually before he was homeless this time around. Brutal. So I did put links on my reaction video. I was listening to most of it when I was in the shower yesterday. And yeah, I think that was more of a, I don't want to say mental breakdown, but I think he had to let it out. Whatever. He doesn't have a lot. So I was considering doing that. I don't know. I'm not going to do it today. How about that? I'll consider it a little bit more, but if he has a different video, hopefully, but basically, I guess he hit someone. He wasn't in his police cruiser or anything. It sounded like it was like off hours or something like that, but the other person didn't die, but it wrecked him mentally. And then it sounds like he just didn't help his situation at the time, but it sounded like it was happened when he was younger. So I was trying to, because he mentioned like he must have not gotten a ticket for this or not. I'm surprised because he mentioned in his first video that he, had a clean record. So he really didn't allude to that. But like I said, guys, I don't know if you guys want to check it out. I had the link for his first video there. Go to his channel. I'm not going to put it here. Yeah, because he kind of had a little bit of a rant, and then he kind of described it. And then he kind of had a... Yeah, I don't know. He should consider... I don't know. It's Sean James, sorry. Sean, if you're listening, if you somehow subscribed to my channel, I don't know. Maybe you did. If you do, thank you so much. For the rest of you guys, sorry, I forgot to say that earlier. I don't know, Sean, maybe... yank that one. I don't know. You might get a lot of views. I know that he had a pretty good response. Whoa! Are you joking? Oh my gosh, guys. Holy moly. His first video has 35,000 views. When I saw it, it didn't even have, I think it had like 800. Yeah, and this one now he's got 5.6 views on that. Holy moly. He's already got, wow, 2.3K subscribers. Whoa, he had under 1,000 when I said, oh my Lord. Man, he got major traction with those. Well, good for him. Living out of shorts. Yeah. Damn. Hey, man. Good luck, buddy. Hopefully you can recover, man. But whatever you do, try to get that damn, what's it called? Child support. I don't know. It's not even your kid. I don't know. Anyone got a recommendation? If so, put it down below, or go to his channel, better yet, and subscribe and dump it in there. So 20 minutes. We babbled. It wasn't supposed to be this long. We're starving. It's 5:20. Holy hell. It's almost time to eat anyway. So we found the stop button. With that, we'll try to do better for tomorrow. See ya.